Before I begin this video, I want to speak with deep respect to the people of Rwanda. As the period of remembrance comes to an end, we're not just reflecting on what was lost, we're also reflecting on what has been rebuilt. In 1994, Rwanda experienced one of the darkest moments in human history. But today, Rwanda stands as a nation who chose something different. Not denial, not silence, but rebuilding. And that is what this video is all about. Not just the end of tragedy, but the beginning of healing. Because Rwanda's story did not end in 1994. In many ways, that was where a new chapter that began. So how does a country rebuild after something so devastating? National unity effort. One of the most important steps Rwanda took after the genocide was addressing division at its roots. For years, identity had been used to separate people, to create distance and distrust as well. So the country made a deliberate decision to move towards unity. And if you ask me, that was a very big move, very big and commendable move, I must say. So ethnic labels that once divided people were removed from national identity in public life. The focus shifted to something bigger, right? So this was not just policy making. It wasn't. This was a mind shift. It was a mindset shift. It was a decision to build a shared identity, one that could bring people together instead of pulling them apart, right? So programs and national conversations were introduced to promote unity, to promote dialogue, and to bring understanding amongst the people of Rwanda. Because rebuilding a country is not just about infrastructures, it's not about rebuilding trust. It takes time, it takes effort and trust to rebuild from that kind of tragedy that Rwanda faced. So after the genocide, Rwanda faced an overwhelming challenge. And you know what that challenge was? It was how to deliver justice. Justice for the people that were killed unjustly when so many people were involved. The traditional court system alone could not handle the scale. So Rwanda turned something into rooted culture, which is the Gakaka court. So this is like a community-based court where people come together to hear cases, share their testimonies, and seek accountability of what happened during the genocide against the Tutsi in 1994. So these courts were not perfect, right? But they served as an important purpose. They allowed truth to be spoken. They also gave community a space to confront what had happened, what led to that genocide, right? And in many cases, they opened the doors to reconciliation because it was a whole lot that Rwanda had to go through, right? So justice in this context was not about punishment. It was about acknowledgement, about facing the truth so healing could begin. Because without truth, there can be no real healing. Healing after a trauma on this scale, it's like this. You know, it does not happen overnight. It takes intention, it takes structure, it takes a proper system in place, and it takes people who are willing to do the work. Not just saying it, but to put in the work, right? So Rwanda had to introduce national healing initiatives. And these initiatives focused on remembrance, it focused on education, and it also focused on support. Memorials were built to honor the lives that were lost and ensure that history is never forgotten. So education became a key part of healing. The new generations are taught about the truth of what happened, not to divide them, but to help them understand the concept, to help them understand all that happened, the history towards the genocide. There are also programs that supported survivors emotionally, socially, economically, and financially. But healing is not about the past. It's about the people who live today. And perhaps one of the most powerful parts of Rwanda's healing journey is this. So people chose living every day, people choosing just to survive, people living to move forward. Today, Rwanda is often recognized for its stability, its growth, and progress. But behind that progress is a story of intention intentional rebuilding. A country that looked at its past and said, you know what? I choose not to be defined by what happened in the past. So Rwanda's transformation is not about perfection. It's about effort. It's about leadership, community, and a shared commitment to never return to darkness. As this remembrance period comes to an end, we are reminded of something very important. Remembering is not about looking back. It's not about honoring lives, acknowledging truth, and protecting the future. To the Rwandan people, your story is not only one of pain, it is also a story of courage, resilience, and the strength of a nation that refused to disappear. My name is Letitia Idiri, and on this platform, we don't just tell stories for the sake of telling it. We learn from them. We carry them with very deep respect, and we allow them to change us. If this video meant something to you, if it taught you something, please share it. Share it with someone, because somebody out there might just need to learn what you have learned. Let more people remember. Let more people learn. I would love to hear from you. What does rebuilding mean to you? I mean, in your personal life, in leadership, in your career, in marriage, in friendship, relationship, whatever it is. Leave a comment in the comment section and let's discuss, because at the end of the day, healing is not forgotten. Healing is not forgetting the past. It is choosing every day to build beyond it. I'll see you in my next video.